As many of you know, I'm a bass player, the most important person in the band. And because I'm the most important person in the band, I've come to the conclusion that I need my own light that's specifically set right on me, the most important person in the band. So the folks at UCAN were kind enough to send me this stage wash light to evaluate, but all opinions are going to be my own. I've already opened up the box, so let's take a look and see what we get here. We have about, I want to say, a 4-foot cable. Generally, in the front of the stage where I'm at, I have my own monitor, so I've got power already coming up on there, so this isn't going to be an issue for me. This thing comes fully assembled. This rack was already installed on there. You've got a couple of turn screws on here, so that once you get the rack into the place where you want to point it up at your bass player, you can just lock it down and it stays in place. Pretty good. It came packaged nicely in styrofoam and plastic. It was protected really well. On the front, we have 48 LED lights that work off of the red, blue, green scenario, and they mix around and turn into different colors. Just to measure this out, this is about roughly 6 inches this way and 14 inches this way with the handle, so it's not going to take up a whole lot of space. On the back, we have the actual power in, and there's a power out. I can run my monitor through this. I can run one plug over here, plug this in, run my monitor back out, and I should be good to go. And we've got a menu, up, down, enter. All right, so I want to point out a couple of things on here. First of all, on the back of this, we have a digital multiplex in and out. So if you want to run this with a controller, you can do that. There appears to be no on-off switch on here. I cannot find an on-off switch, but when plugged in the back with the power supply, the menu lights up in the back here. Now, I'm going to cycle through some of these, but there are just too many to cycle through, but I'll just play with this for a minute and show you what it can do. Basically, there's a series of menus, and as you cycle through them all, you can hit the up and down button on here, and each menu has countless different scenarios you can run through with the lights, from fading in and out to flashing to just so many different scenarios. But let me run through a couple of these here and just show you. There we go. Wow, I can't even see you anymore on the camera. I'm on the red menu. What am I on here? That's blue. Okay. Wow, look at that. We go up. So I'm in like the IJ menu. Once I'm in this menu, I can hit up or down. Goes to different things. There's a flash. Got a flash thing on there. Up. Once you cycle through the entire menu, it eventually takes you back to the beginning again, and it'll shut itself back to off. Eventually you can find off if you press the menu button enough times, but what a bunch of cool options on here, huh? All kinds of stuff you can do. Might be good used in tandem with another one of these. Like if you had 2 of these on the backside of a stage shooting out toward an audience, or 4. Another cool way you could use it would be coming from the top down. If you had some of these hanging above you somehow, I know that's not going to always be the case in a club or a bar, but it might be. So many different things you can do. And maybe even side wash from side to side, shooting from the side across the band. Pretty cool device with a ton of options. It's got all the scenarios and all the different settings inside the manual. It can be run with a digital multiplex in or out. It does have its own secondary power supply on here, so once you run power into it, you can run power out of it. It has a stand that comes with it. So if you're looking for a good set of bar wash lights, check out the UCAN 80-watt stage light bar wash set. Check it out.